A warm hello to everyone. Today, we are going to meet the toppers of Silver Bells Public School who appeared for the examinations for the academic session 2019 and 20. I'm delighted to add my voice to the chorus of all the well-wishers. We together from the SBPS family wish to congratulate all of you on this happy occasion. It's time to celebrate all the hard work that you people have put in, and that has resulted in this wonderful and joyous occasion and this memorable results that you have produced. Today, we see you celebrate and enjoy the fruit of your hard work, which is the sweetest and the blessings of your well-wishers. So let me start today's first inviting Fiza Vakil. Fiza, what is the exact percentage that you expected, and who do you share your credits with? Please share with us, Fiza.
Hello, ma'am. I expected about my percentage to be 95 or 95 and above. And yeah, hopefully I achieved it fortunately with 96.20 percentage. And about the credits, I would start with the Almighty God because He is the one giving you all the power of you need. And then my family members, obviously, they also supported me well. Also my teachers and the school institution, from the management to the teachers, everyone helped me a lot out of that. And yeah, also my community to keep me motivated, provide me with the motivational talks and all of it. So yeah, these are the credits.
Okay, nice talking to you, Fiza. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the wonderful boy, a charming fellow who has the sweetest smile and most obliging boy of my class. Yes, none other than Sagar Sinha. Sagar, how much time in a day do you spend on studies, and share in detail how a perfect study day would be for Sagar Sinha?
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, frankly speaking, I never counted my hours. Usually, I jot down or whatever the topics and chapters I had to complete in a day. Then I provided the time slots, particularly for each and every topic. And before sleeping, I used to keep a 45 minutes revision slot so that everything which I have done in the day remains fresh. In the morning, I used to keep all the numerical portions and complicated portions so that I can grasp it well. And I believe, ma'am, if a student gives 6 to 8 hours self study after the school, it is more than enough for the competitive purpose as well.
Thank you, Sagar. That was a wonderful introduction by you. My next question that I wish to offer is for Shivam Dave. Shivam, success is the result of meticulous planning and effort. Who do you give your credits for your success? And did you feel that you have achieved your desired results?
Yes, ma'am. Success is a result of meticulous planning. I believe that, and all the credits goes. The credit doesn't belong to one person. It's a joint effort between me, my teachers, my family, and the God Almighty. I would like to thank everyone for their efforts, and it is all due to their hard work that I achieved this fruitful result.
Thank you, Shivam. That was very well said by you. Shivam, I wish to ask you the next question also. What was your method of study, and what methods did you adopt, and how did it help you?
My study method was a simple one. I used to focus on task prioritization, and I used to do what is important at that moment of time, and I used to study regularly and daily. And it is important that you continuous contact with your studies, and you don't lose the touch between you and your studies. So it is always important to be in touch with your studies.
Thank you, Shivam. What you have spoken shows that your meticulous efforts and your regularity and sincerity has put you on the top. So my congratulations to you, to your family also. My next question is also to Fiza. Fiza, what was the method of study that you adopted, and what made you to achieve this wonderful goal of yours? And today you're being applauded by everyone in the institution because of your wonderful results. So please do share with us your methods of study that you adopted.
I didn't had a proper strategy, but the only strategy was my love for the subject and understand the concept, basing on the conceptual learning, not the rote learning. I think institution also motivated this kind of learning, like Silver Bells Public School always motivates to be a conceptual learning rather than rote learning. So, and yeah, also focus from 11 standards. So yeah, that all gives up you very good result in the 12th as well. Yeah, that was what I on my part.
Thank you, Fiza. That was wonderfully spoken by you. My next question is to Sagar. Sagar, they say that parents play a very vital role and they are there to support you throughout the year. How do you wish to sum up the contributions of your parents, and how did your friends contribute in your success story?
Ma'am, definitely parents play a very vital role. There were times when I feel a bit tensed, a bit panicked, a bit depressed, but the parents were the only one who motivated me, who fueled me with confidence. They held my hands through all these adversities, and without them, it was not possible. Even my friends contributed a lot. We always believed in peer studying, and definitely it helped me a lot to grasp concepts well, because everybody has a different point of view for a different subject. So understanding different point of view helped me a lot, and I think it helped me a lot for everybody, not only me. Everybody took it very positively, and ultimately it led to success.
Fiza, before we started this meeting, when I was having a small talk with you, you said that you had a thank you note to be spoken to the teachers. So, dear one, this is the platform and this is your chance. You can express your views. Whatever you had in your heart, you can speak it out now. So, Fiza Vakil.
Yeah, for the teachers, obviously, there's a big, great thank you note for the teachers, obviously, because they also helped me a lot, whether my doubts were from the textbook, out of the text doubts, some concepts, some silly doubts, and all of it amalgamated. And also, took me through this, with mannerisms, with all the good values that they give me, and also helping me with the opportunities, whether it be competitions and all of it. So yeah, I would like to thank all the teachers for all what they have given in me. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Now, next question is for Shivam. Shivam, do share with us what your ambitions in life are? What did you dream? What is your dream institute that you wish to go to, and how are you planning for it? And once your results are out, you must be going through all these things must be going through in your mind. So, how are you planning, and what are your dreams? Let us know.
Yes. My ambition in life is to become a good neurosurgeon. I want to cure people. I want to cure as many as people as possible and do something for the society. And like every medical student, my dream institute is the National Medical Science Institute in India, that is AIIMS. And I plan to. Always dream to be a part of it. And currently, I'm preparing for my NEET examinations, and I hope for the best.
Nice. Shivam, you wanted to tell us something about your NEET preparation that has been extended by the institution?
Yes, like it doesn't happen every year. It's a golden opportunity for all the aspirants, and we should utilize the time very wisely, and we should prepare with all the efforts we can do for the upcoming NEET exam. And it's a golden opportunity, and you should always try to grasp it.
It's wonderful hearing you speak, Shivam. Really a lovely aspiration that you have. And I wish to bless you from the bottom of my heart. May all your dreams come true and you write new success stories. And this is going to add feathers to the institution also. We are going to applaud you and we are going to feel proud of you. I'm very sure about that. I assure you that you can look up to the school whenever you need our support and our love. My next question would be to Sagar. Sagar, you're blessed with a sibling, I know that. So I wish to ask you, how was your sibling supportive throughout this year, through the days of your final preparations and when you were appearing for the exams and when you were awaiting the results? So do share with us a few things about how your sibling contributed to this success story of yours.
Definitely, ma'am. My brother has contributed a lot. He has sacrificed a lot. There were times when he had to watch cartoon and I was studying. So he usually had to sacrifice his time so as to not distract me from my studies. He in late nights used to sit with me and motivate me that you can do it, you can achieve it. And even at the results, he was more anxious than me that how would I perform. And finally, he's very happy with me, and I'm very proud to have such a brother.
Lovely. So you do agree that family and siblings and your near and dear ones play a vital role in the success stories that are written. So my congratulations to you, Sagar. Next question is to Fiza. Fiza, You've been a wonderful student, a very disciplined one, and an awesome girl. You have been participating in so many activities conducted at the school. And I feel nice that school could offer you all the extracurricular activities platform, and from where you could participate and you could bring laurels for your family to the institution also. I wish you to speak from this platform today and give some pieces of advice to the juniors as how their preparation should be for the 12th standard board exams, and what should be the simple do's and don'ts that you can express in these few minutes of your talk.
Yeah, so I would, my juniors, I would say I would combine it into 3 points. First one is, please don't go with the herds. Whatever you choose, stand by yourself, whatever your career choices may be. Please don't go out with the herds. Second, I would say that we have competitions, we have aspirations, we are in such an age, but don't step out from the arena of morals, mannerism, because I think it's easy to be a successful being. What makes it hard is to be a successful human being. So try to be a successful human being rather. And third, I would say, please don't cheat even at the minimal level of your class examinations, class tests. Please don't do it, because the courage of facing the failure brings the glory of the success. So that I would request to my juniors to apply if they can. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, that was the wonderful students from Silver Bells Public School. I wish to say success is the fruit of all the good efforts pursued with intelligence and determination. And no wonder that you people have done so well. Congratulations to Fiza Vakil, Sagar Sinha and Shivam Dave, the toppers of Silver Bells Public School. Children, I've got a small message that has been sent to you from Amarjyoti ma'am. She wishes to share some important message to you. So she wishes to tell you quite many things as a piece of advice which will be a lesson for you in life. So she says, dear children, before you act, please listen. Before you react, please think. Before you criticize someone, please wait. And before you spend, please earn. And before you quit, please try for one last time. She also extends her message for the following word by saying the following words and wants me to convey this. She says, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail for the world to see and admire you students who are the pride of the institution. So children, thank you one and all for this wonderful interview. I wish you success. I wish you a very wonderful life. You are a step closer to your dream, and your patience and persistent effort has paid off. Your dedication towards work is very inspiring. Thank you, Fiza. Thank you, Sagar Sinha. And thank you, Shivam Dave. This is Raji ma'am signing off from Silver Bells Public School. We wish you all the success in the life and all the blessings from each one of us in the institution. Thank you, children. Bye-bye. See you soon with more success stories.